Welcome everybody, Sharp Bets Fantasy Sets, week 15, only a few weeks left. I feel like I'm saying that every week. Bear with us because it's an 11 p.m. night. I know we're not live, but our time frames just didn't match up this week, so we got work tomorrow, but we're here for you. So might be a little rusty and might be a little dead air here and there, but Nas might pop in, he might not pop in. We don't know yet. So Mike, how you doing? You had a win last week.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was probably the most exciting game of the day, right? I mean, that to be down 10 points in the fourth quarter and come back was amazing by Josh Allen, and the guy doesn't, he doesn't surprise me. It doesn't. I mean, it really doesn't. But I think this matchup against Patriots is going to decide if we get the first place in the division or not. If we beat them, I think they either lose to the Jets or Dolphins, and we take the division. I honestly do.
Well, to be fair to you, the Dolphins might actually be playing for something.
You guys laughed at me at least last week when I said they were in the hunt, right? All you guys laughed at me.
We did.
Even Tim laughed at me, and he wasn't even here.
We did. Except Tim because he wasn't here. Tim, how you doing, man?
You know what? Another week. The Jets. What do you want me to say? There's nothing to say. Right. We're playing for. At least they're trying to play hard for Aaron Glenn. Injuries happen. Do the bushwhacker dance. It doesn't matter. Listen, next year's our year. I feel like I'm a Cowboys fan right now.
I feel like we just have Tim on to bring some of the local flavor, with Jets fan, because otherwise it'd just be all over the place. Cowboys lost a tough one to the Lions. Nice 44-30. I'm shocked nobody took the over in that one. We probably should have, but it's not the ref's fault, but just an awful pass interference call at the end of the game on Jake Ferguson, which really dashed any hopes. I don't think they would have won anyway, but 37-34 with 4 minutes left is a lot different than 37-30. But we'll see. The Eagles don't look great, so Dallas needs to run the tables, and the Eagles need to go 2-2. We'll see. And they got at Buffalo, Washington twice, and the Raiders. And if they lose to the Raiders Sunday, you might as well just fire Nick Sirianni on the spot. So we will get to the Eagles. That'll be our first topic. Sir, how you doing, man?
Be a Bills fan in a few weeks, right?
Hey, I don't hate the Bills, man. I hate you. There's a difference. No, I'm okay with the Bills. I don't mind the Bills.
I'm good, man. It was a good week of football. My team was on a bye week, and we moved up to a seed. We moved from the 7th to the 6th seed because the Bears lost. So it was a good week of football. You know what I'm saying? But this week we got the Titans, and let's keep winning and move up the rankings.
Yeah, and just got a text from Nas. He just awoke. He might pop in, so we'll jump right into. We'll retract back if he pops in. Ask him how he feels if we preview the game coming up. All right, let's get to the Eagles though, man. Another bad loss last night. Jalenhurts just looks off. I have my theory. I'll get to it after you guys. Mike, what do you think? What's wrong with Philly here?
I mean, I strictly think it's our offense coordinator. Obviously, Jalen Hurts made a couple bad throws. I mean, that ball got tipped, the last one. I mean, I don't really blame him for that one. But I honestly think it's just the OC, man. It's strictly him not to run the ball at the end of the game on the 10-yard line, first down. What are you doing? I don't understand what he's doing, and the whole season I don't understand what he's doing. So. I think it's solely on him. I think Jalen Hurts obviously had a really bad game. I know a lot of fantasy players were really not too happy with the performance, but yeah, I think it's just the OC, man. And it sucks because the coach for the Eagles is not going to – supposedly he took over a couple plays. I mean, supposedly he's taking charge of that, but not take charge there. Come on, you got to win that game. And if the coach is calling pass it, you got to fucking say, no, we're not doing it. We got to run the ball as a head coach.
I agree. You mentioned in one of our chats you game plan as the coach. You don't call the plays, but you game plan. Sir, what do you think, man?
Man, they've been struggling all season, bro. They haven't been looking like themselves. But the last but they've been getting W's. But the last 3 games, ever since AJ Brown opened his mouth, and he started talking yo, give me the ball. They've been force feeding him the rock, and they've been catching L's. So I don't know if it's a Jalen Hurts problem. I think it's more of an AJ Brown problem. He's been putting up numbers, but they've been taking L's. So I don't know. I think it's more on him, not so much Jalen.
That's a good point because they showed the graphics last night, the last 3 weeks. 7 for 99, 10 for 101, and he's balling.
He's been doing his thing.
And they're 0-3
in losses. So
Yeah.
like he should have just kept his mouth quiet and let them do do their thing. And but they were winning before he opened his mouth, and then since then they've been losing. So I think it's more him.
Go read a book again, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What was last night his problem?
Dropped a couple passes, man.
No, okay, all right.
The first
Forget
play
about the drop passes. Towards the end of the game,
up top, bang, through his hands. If you gonna run your mouth, you gotta come down.
AJ Brown had a dog shit game, Tim. Dog shit.
Tim, what's the problem then? What do you think? You're pretty level-headed.
I don't. I think there's too many like people in the pot. Where if you're the head coach, take control of everything. Just nip everything in the butt. Just if your star receiver is talking, you can't let that stuff happen. And as soon as it gets in the media, it's already over. Nick Sirianni, they have the Super Bowl, they have everything. Jalen Hurts has the MVP Super Bowl. I don't know what they can do to fix the problem in the current regime, except win. If you win it, it solves everything. As soon as you lose.
I said Nick Sirianni is the weirdest case, man. I compared him a few weeks ago to the Eli Manning because, like, Eli won those 2 Super Bowls, but you still question how good he was. Like, Troy Aikman said last night, you would put Nick Sirianni's first 4 years up against any coach in the history of the NFL, right? Like, he made the playoffs every year. He's 1-1 in Super Bowls, and he only, he had one collapse, but like you still question like if he's a good coach or not. It's really, really fucking weird. I do have my theory. I want to hear what you think about it. Nas, for someone who knows people who have Jalen Hurts in their top 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much the offensive coordinator that's the problem there in Philly. I think that's what's causing a little eruption because they put a graphic up yesterday and they had like his Nick Sirianni's offensive coordinator the last 4 years, and like the offensive production is just totally down this year with this new guy. I forget his name, but like with Kellen Moore last year, they were like top 5, like top 2, top 3 and everything. So I think the offensive coordinator is just a big problem right now.
Here's the scary part. In 2021, they went to Super Bowl, or 22. They lost their offensive coordinator. They collapsed, right? Then they lose Kellen Moore after they win the Super Bowl. They collapse. So it seems like every year he's losing his coordinators. Nick Sirianni can't figure it out. So, like, that's scary. It's
kind of hard for a head coach. If your OC keeps on leaving, I mean, that's kind of hard to manage.
Yeah, I get it. But isn't he an offensive guy? Like, isn't he like an offensive coach?
Yeah, what tree he came from?
I think the Frank Reich tree in Indianapolis. I think he was there with them. I could be wrong, but I know my brother and Eagle fans will be yelling at me. Here's my theory. Okay, tell me if I'm wrong here. Remember when Russell Wilson was on the Seahawks and they had won the Super Bowl and people were still questioning like if Russell Wilson could make the throw and if it was his team and they were handing off to Marshawn Lynch, and remember like that throw in the end zone that got picked off, and a lot of Seahawks players said that they wanted Russell Wilson to get that MVP and they fucking went away from who they were. I feel like they're trying to fit a round peg in a square hole type thing with Jalen Hurts, where there's still cries that this guy's not that good, and they're like making a point. Okay, we will prove he's that good. And they're getting away from their identity in proving so. He's not that great of a thrower. He's not a top 5 quarterback. He never will be. He's on a great team. He's a good quarterback, but they're trying to prove he's elite because of the Super Bowl MVP and what could have been another Super Bowl MVP if they won. So they're saying, well, why is there still noise going on? That's it. We'll prove to you that he's the guy, not Saquon. And they're not giving Saquon the ball. Like, Tim, do you agree there's a little of that going on and it's causing friction a little in the locker room?
If that's what's going on, it's fucking dumb.
But it happens.
No, I understand. It doesn't make sense, man. Just win the games. Like, that's all that cures everything in the NFL is winning games. Nobody talks bad about you if you win. If you lose, oh, it's this guy's fault. It's this guy's fault. If you win, just move on to the next week. Look at Nas. Look at the Patriots. No one
But
says
people
anything's
mess it
going
up,
wrong there
though.
because all
But
they do
people
is
are
win.
talking shit about the Patriots. There's outside noise. Like all people are saying about the Patriots is they're frauds, they're paper tigers, they haven't played anyone.
But all they do is they're winning.
Right, but you're saying nobody says anything. Absolutely, people say things. Like, and they hear it. These are humans. Like, if you're a two-time Super Bowl, if you played as good as Jalen Hurts at two-time Super Bowl, and you still have to fucking hear the outside noise and no one thinks you're a good quarterback, that's fucking ridiculous, probably. Right? So, what do you think?
Man, who cares about this outside noise, bro? Like I'm saying, just play football, bro. When San Fran made this, everybody was like, "Oh, Brock Purdy, oh, Mr. Irrelevant." Who cares, man? Go out there, play football, get W's, and you may hopefully get a ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares about the outside noise?
I'm just saying they might. Mike?
I mean, like, you guys remember the video of Barkley last year? He could have got the record against the Giants or something. He was like, "No, I don't want it. I don't want it." Like, you would think that Sirianni kind of saw that. I was like, "Okay, this is the kind of team we want to be. This is the kind of play we want to back up." So I don't agree with what you're saying. I don't think it's the team trying to make Jalen Hurts look good. I honestly, like Nas said, and I said before, I think it's just the OC, man. That guy just not. It's like totally different than last year's offense, and like I told you, not running the ball there on the goal line just shows who that guy is.
So hear me out. Let me interject real quick. So in Detroit, when their offense was like shit, Dan Campbell took over. He's like, I'm taking all the play call.
Mm-hmm.
Why doesn't Sirianni do the same thing? If it's truly the offensive coordinator,
Dan Campbell has balls.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, I mean Sirianni's like when even the interviews when they ask like what's going on with the OC, he like backs him up and never interjects with what he's saying. So yeah, I mean Dan Campbell is a different breed.
Yeah. It's also
also going for touchdowns when he should be kicking field goals. But
Nas's hate towards Dan Campbell, by the way,
No, I don't hate him.
Nas, what do you think's wrong? What do you think? Do I have some merit here, or am I losing my mind?
I mean, we can go all day. Everybody has their opinion, but I think at the end of the day, I kind of like what you said though about how they're getting away from their identity. Last year, they were like top, like I said, top two in like running, like in all the running categories. I mean, Saquon almost broke the record. I kind of like that idea you said, but then I think it boils down to like the OC. But I agree with Tim also. Why doesn't Sirianni do the same thing that Dan Campbell does? So it's just like
not even just Dan Campbell. Most coaches.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You could say that. Yeah.
Right. Like most coaches would do this.
Because when some shit go down, like they're not gonna blame the coordinator. They're gonna come back
blame the head coach.
Like, this is on you, big bro. So like I don't know.
All right, let's get to the topic here then. Nas was kind of upset about. I am curious here. I'll start with Mike actually. Listen, Lamar has looked pretty bad, and I know Hurts has, but we'll touch on Lamar here because he is essentially a top 4 quarterback, top 5 quarterback, MVP caliber. Could have had one more. But they gave it to Josh Allen, deservedly so, in my opinion. Honestly, Lamar's getting older. He's 28, 29. He's not running like he used to. That was his first running touchdown in 8 starts. And if he can't run, his game is affected. He ain't a great thrower. Is it time, Mike, to start worrying, if you're the Ravens, about how much longevity he has left?
If he can't run, his talent is gone. I mean, his whole talent is running. He cannot throw a football. So, I mean, for him to stay in the pocket and not to use his legs, I mean, I don't think he's going to be completely immobile, but to the point where, like, yeah, he's, like, getting hurt all the time, and you have to watch out for the way he plays, and you got to make different kind of plays to incorporate, his arm, I mean, I guess, but I think they're just having a really bad year. I don't think they're done. No, I don't think they have to they got a lot of good talent around them. I think they just got I think this is going to be a weird year. I mean, it's already a weird year with no Mahomes, no Burrow, no Jackson. So
with him, with next year, like, would you put Lamar in like your top 5 at the start of next year after seeing what you saw this year?
Probably not. No.
Sir?
I mean, I wouldn't say Lamar can't pass, but like I said, his big part of the game is the dual threat. Like, what I'm saying? Like, he put up 1,000 yards, like rushing. It's like so his like he can kill you with his legs more than his arm, but like I don't know. It's as I never really respected his passing game. I just more, but he's a dangerous with his legs, and he will kill you. But I don't know. I just
Nah, so what do you think, man? Are you worried? Should you worry a little? Seriously?
We got like we come up with these. I don't understand it, but like we got to remember, he did just have a hamstring injury. We're all human. If you're doing something, say for instance, you're playing basketball and your hamstring tweaks, you're gonna. That's like it's in your mind. Like it's a mind thing. At the
I
end of the
just
day.
chucked threes though, Nas. It wouldn't affect.
But you understand what I'm
You
saying?
just have
Like
to
at the
lift.
end of the day, I think we're going too far with this out of your top five and.
Well,
Is he
but my
done?
point is like
Daniel Jones was playing with a broken femur half of the season, and he was playing just fine.
You can't believe everything you hear, Mike. We're old enough to understand that, man. But
I mean,
but then next year when he comes out and has the MVP year, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, damn, Lamar's never won in the league again."
No, that's not what I'm asking you though. Like, if his legs aren't as good as they used to, it does take away a big part of it.
It does, but he still threw for 40 touchdowns. That's hard to do in this league, and one MVP, two of them.
Should have had three, right, Nas?
But
Listen,
that's neither here nor there.
When you make a person that's dual threat one dimensional, yeah, it's going to be easy to pick that person apart. Yeah, if he can't run and you keep in the pot, that's the whole scheme of every NFL defense.
You take Josh Allen's legs away, he's fine. He's still going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Maybe.
You a Lamar fan. You keep Lamar in the pocket. You afraid of him?
No, I'm not.
That's the whole point. That's fine. Done. That is it. Next year when he's healthy. When he's healthy at the start of next year,
getting busy. That's when you're afraid of him. But if you keep him in the pocket and zoned in, I ain't worried about that, man.
But can he beat you? Yes, he can.
From the pocket? I know, but are you afraid of him? If he stays in the pocket, you afraid of him?
I'm more afraid of him with his legs than I am him in the pocket.
That's what we're talking about. You take away his legs and keep him in the pocket. Dunzo.
But I do agree that he can beat you in the pocket. Like you got to look at his MVP year. Like he threw for 40 touchdowns. It's hard to do that in the season.
That is, yeah.
It's hard. It's not. You wake up and oh shit, we can throw 40 touchdowns.
I understand that, but you're also. This is why like a lot of the stats are.
It takes a perfect scenario.
Yeah, a touchdown could be a screen pass and the guy takes off for 75 yards. I'm not taking it away from that's still not easy. Everything has to go right, but like Mike's right. Like you take away Josh Allen's legs, like he's still making those fucking throws. Like
I just don't understand.
But see, I don't agree with that either. I do. No. So Josh Allen's part of his game is the ability he can roll out of the pocket and throw out of the pocket. If his legs aren't good, all the throws that you guys are all glazing him over in the group chat is him breaking out of the pocket, making people miss, and then making the throws. They're not from the fucking pocket.
Yeah. He's got a point.
He's a great talent. We're not doubting both of those guys. Very good. Jets, if you're going to sign either of them, please help me out. Too. But if you take something like, especially their generational talents, both of them,
right.
You take the legs away, they're just, I don't know.
I like that, Tim. I actually agree with
down in the pocket. Like to Sir's question, he asked Nas, are you afraid of Lamar Jackson in the pocket? So you're going to say you're not afraid of Josh Allen in the pocket?
I'm not afraid of any quarterback in the pocket.
It's interesting.
There's not like what's the last like pure pocket quarter like Tom Brady?
Probably Jared Goff's still around.
Yeah, I mean that's the only guy, right?
You can
guess what? He's running nothing.
That's not going away. The pocket's not going away.
No,
it's not going away. It's not going away, right? So anyone could throw in the pocket if they're protected correctly. The thing is, like the best teams right now have a quarterback that can move.
If you keep Matthew Stafford in the pocket, you
mean like Justin Fields?
No, Justin Fields is great in the pocket. Yeah, I would keep him there all day if you could.
I'm saying, you said quarterbacks nowadays. Matthew Stafford, you keep him in the pocket.
Even Dak, Jordan Love, they're pocket present. Like
they have legs to get outside of the pocket and make plays. That am I wrong? Dak can't move.
I get what
you're saying.
Jordan Love can't move. Like that's
no. I'm not saying they can't move, but I'm saying, like if you keep them like a well-formed pocket, they're gonna beat you with their arm.
Put it this way: like you're not game planning to keep Josh Allen in the like you're still gonna get beat. Like the game plan when you're against Lamar is literally don't let him get outside. Like that is the game plan, right?
Yeah.
Like if you say the game plan is not let Josh Allen get outside, he'll still step up in the pocket and throw 350. Like it's
Yeah,
still
I'm sure he would be better than he would
yeah.
be better than Lamar Jackson. At no
Not
point
better.
are
He
you
was
saying
blowing
I
out
don't
the
want to
water.
put
It's not
pressure
even
on the
close.
quarterback.
Not even close.
Okay, thank you. I understand. Not really close. Correct.
It's not even.
Like I do agree with
Josh
agree
Allen
with
in the pocket is so much better than Lamar Jackson in the pocket. One's up here, one's down here. I don't know why this is a conversation.
I would argue that like Dak Prescott's better in the pocket than Lamar Jackson.
Anyone is better than fucking Lamar Jackson. I take
not Justin Fields.
Yeah, fuck off. All right, not Justin Fields.
Yeah, not Justin Fields.
I get what you're saying.
Purdy in the pocket, like he'll get you.
He'll get you. All right.
Even Bryce Young in the pocket too will get you.
Yeah. So everyone,
I don't even know how this was a topic. Since we're throwing names out there, fucking, Jacoby Brissett in the pocket to get you. I'm afraid of him too.
Well, Mike's not afraid. Yeah, Mike, who are you more afraid of, Jacoby Brissett in the pocket or Lamar Jackson in the pocket?
Obviously, Jacoby Brissett.
And this is the conversation we have.
Unless Trey McBride's wide open in the end zone.
This is what we do.
But like low key, I know what Mike's saying, and I don't disagree with him that much. Like I can't. All right,
this is crazy.
Let's get to our picks here. Another bad week for us. You know, I think Tim went 2-2 and had the best record. He's catching up. So we got Mike's in first place at 30, 28-1. Sir 30-29. I'm at 26-33. Nas is 1-9-1 in his last 11. He's at 25-32-2. And Tim catching up now at 21-38. Last place, possibly not. You're only 9 games back, Tim.
That's it.
With the Christmas week coming up, anything could change. So, Tim, let's start with you.
Oh, I know who to pick.
You weren't here last week. Yeah.
And I apologize for that. I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars minus 12.5 against my Jets because I don't know who my quarterback is. I'm not sure it's going to matter either way. And pick number 2, Sir. I apologize. I'm going to jinx you. I got the Niners minus 12.5 against the Titans.
Hey man,
you already know Titans aren't very good.
Wait, Sir.
Yeah.
Did they win last week, bro?
Yeah.
That's why it's not 17.5 and it's only 12.5, but that's fine. I'm going to take the Seahawks minus 13.5 against the Colts.
Tim, some big lines here.
See,
picking all the big boys.
It's the time of the year where the real teams are going to show up.
True.
So they're just going to beat the shit out of these super big dogs. Honestly, I don't know who the Colts quarterback is. Yeah, they could assign me to the team. I like Timmy Rivers just throwing interceptions.
Yeah, he could be one of his kids.
Yeah. Oh, shit, I could. Technically. And my last pick, I'm taking Panthers minus 2.5 against the Saints.
All right.
Sorry. Change your pick, Mike. I know you're already mad.
I'd
like to take the Eagles there because you're taking all the big spread.
I'll go next. I'll go Houston minus 9.5 at home. I just switched to 9.5, so I like that. I think Houston. I know I doubted them, but man, they look good. And all CJ Stroud has to do is not fuck up. It's one of those teams, and they could actually make a run here. They're still the fraud Texans. They're a waste of a playoff spot, so they're gonna lose. But I like them this week. You know what? Until the Eagles prove they could score, I'm taking the Raiders plus 11.5. I know this sounds awful, but I just don't see the Eagles blowing anyone out. They look so bad that even if they win this game, I think it's going to be 19-13. And I like the Raiders to cover this. Give me Dallas minus 5.5 on Sunday night, which I still don't know why they didn't flex this game. It's mind-numbing how this is our Sunday night game. Dallas minus 5.5 with 10 days off. They got to run the table. They usually play good versus the Vikings, even when Cooper Rush used to play when Dak was hurt. And give me Pittsburgh minus 3 on Monday night versus the Dolphins to ruin the Dolphins' playoff chances and pretty much take a stranglehold on that division. And there will be a home playoff game in Pittsburgh. So, sir, what you got?
All right. So honorable mention. I thought about taking the Raiders against them, but I didn't do it. That was not one of my picks. First game, give me under 42.5. Arizona, Houston. Houston's defense is for real, bro. They locking people down. They lock down Mahomes. They locking down everybody.
Yeah.
But their offense, I don't know. But I don't really trust their offense to put up big numbers. But their defense is legit. So give me under 42.5. Second one, give me Cincinnati plus 2.5 against Baltimore. Joe Burrow, he back. I know the Bills got him, but the Bengals had a nice little lead going, and they played the Thanksgiving, and the Bengals gave him that work. Not much has changed, so I'm getting some points. So give me a plus 2.5. Third one, Seattle minus 13.5 against the Colts. Old man Philly Rivers was signed 44. He was, come on now, bro. Like you halted eligible. You on the ballot, and now you want to come out and probably reset the market. I don't care who's quarterbacking. They're about to get blown out. Fourth one, Detroit Rams over 55.5. I have no real knowledge. I just feel like this game could be, some points could be scored. The Rams have been scoring. Detroit scores. So in a dome, I feel like this game could be exciting. So.
All right, we'll go with Nas. I hope I gave you some ample time.
Yeah, my first pick, I'm gonna go Cleveland plus 7.5 against the Bears. I think the Browns covered this spread. I do like Shador to play pretty well again.
No, all you gotta say is Shador Sanders, bro. That's all you gotta say, bro.
No, he's ditched Lamar Jackson with the Ravens.
Hold on.
He's going 1 so far. Okay, who's next?
So then my next pick is, you said I'm what?
You're 0-1. That's the worst pick of all time.
Okay.
The worst pick of all
Tell
time.
me if my last pick is the best pick though.
Oh, here we go.
You let me know.
It better be
my
the Bills.
second pick is give me the Ravens minus 2.5. Is last on Thanksgiving when the Bengals beat the Ravens. It's a division game. Shit happens. You don't beat a division team twice.
All right.
My third pick, give me the Packers minus 2.5 against I forget what it's called.
Denver.
Yeah. Give me Jordan Love and minus 2.5.
By the way, week 1 in the playoffs, and I have Jordan Love playing at Denver. I don't like that. That sucks. But
who's your backup?
CJ Stroud. I might have to go versus Arizona.
I think I'd go CJ. He's tough, but just don't sleep on the Broncos defense. But
I know. Go on now.
And my last pick, give me the Patriots plus 1.5.
That's what I'm talking about, Nas. Way to be.
To win the division.
Coming off a bye.
You look so excited, Nas. You're so excited right now.
That's because I kind of just got up, but
it's nervous.
You could already
Look at him.
You could already be ordering the division the division winner.
Like I said, I'll order a hat and T-shirt to Mike's house Sunday night. So give me the Patriots plus 1.5.
Careful, because if the Bills win the Super Bowl, you might have Bills Super Bowl.
I don't really care. We gotta go 1 week at a time. We might not be there to see the Super Bowl.
What tattoo you get, Nas, when the Bills win the Super Bowl?
Listen, I tell you what, Mike. Mike, you got a tough week. You're playing my boy Isaiah in fantasy round 1. Bills is playing the Patriots. So
I think he got Diggs too. He has Diggs.
Yeah, you got a tough week.
All right, Mike, go on, man. The leader of our leaderboard right now by half a game.
So I'm going to start off with Bills minus 1.5. We are favored in New England, guys. You know why? It's because it's Josh Allen playing quarterback in December. When Josh Allen hits the month of December, he becomes Superman. And Kryptonite is not in the front of the face right now. Pat Mahomes. It's only Drake May.
What happens in January?
The present is December. Okay? Josh Allen is 3-0 when his defense gives up 32 points in a game. The rest of the league is 6-61-2.
Get to your picks, Mike.
That's a crazy stat, no?
It is.
Yeah, it's crazy to say right now when all you want is your picks. Yeah.
Okay, so my next pick is Packers Broncos under 43.5. The Broncos defense is elite, and the Packers defense is elite. Knicks, I'm actually benching Knicks for JJ McCarthy in fantasy this week.
That's retarded. That's stupid.
I don't think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I need fantasy points.
Well, versus the Dallas Cowboys defense.
Like you're in the playoffs and your quarterbacks are JJ McCarthy and Bo Nix.
Yeah, well, Bo Nix is actually
ass, bro.
Bo Nix had a good fantasy year this year. What are you talking about?
Man, the rest of your team must be studs because your quarterback play is not the best, bro.
Bo Nix is a 10th ranked fantasy player, quarterback. I'll take a top 10 QB. A top 10 QB could take you to a championship.
I said the rest of your team must be studs.
Might have to start picking Brandon Aubrey over some receivers, by the way, next year.
How fucking good is he?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Go, Mike.
My next one's Lions plus 5.5. I think that's too many points. They should have been like 3.5. I'm still. I think the Lions win that game. I think they could win that game outright. And then that's 3. My last one would be the Seahawks minus 13.5 for all the reasons that Sam and Sir said. We don't know who's playing quarterback. Riley Leonard went to Duke, and that's a good enough reason for me to pick against him.
Did he go to Notre Dame?
Listen, he was in Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Oh, he went to Notre Dame and Duke. He won.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Notre Dame, by the way.
But he's a complete piece of shit too.
Jesus.
All right. Tell me
the
how
way,
you feel.
really quick, those are our picks. But if Notre Dame, I'm a Notre Dame fan, and you complain about not getting in. Well, you know what? You should have beat Miami. Tough shit. Or join a conference.
I was like, join the conference. You would have got in.
Hey, Mike, where are you watching the Patriots game at, if you don't mind me asking?
We'll text about that now.
Okay. Yeah, my bad.
I want to give your location, so.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to our fantasy sleepers here. I'll start. We lowered the prices and increased them a bit for running backs, wide receivers. So wide receivers was 55,000 or something, and then running backs 5,500, and tight ends was 3,200 or something. So we don't get really good players. So I went with a running back, Devin Neal, former Kansas Jayhawk, New Orleans running back, 5,300. That's mine. Tim, who you got?
I'm going with. They have in wide receiver. It's Isaiah Tesla. He scored back-to-back games, I think.
White guy from the Lions again?
Yep.
Yeah, 3,500.
That was my pick last week.
Yeah.
No, good job.
Not good enough to get
Back-to-back.
you the thumbs up, though, Mike. Who you got there?
I mean, Gesicki had a hell of a game.
I wonder who called that.
Mike, who you got?
I got Theo Johnson on the Giants, tight end, 3,500. I think he's going to be one of the better tight ends in the league in the next few years. I really like the way he plays, and Jackson
He's good.
are going to be good.
Giants are going to be a problem if they hire the right coach. They got some talent there.
I'm taking the over next year, whatever it is. I'm taking the over, whatever the Giants over is.
Yeah. Sorry, you got.
Fun fact, Mike, I was actually thinking about taking Theo Johnson, but I went with 4,800 Jordan Addison, Minnesota Vikings wide receiver. They've been playing better ball, but I still don't trust the Cowboys defense.
Yeah. Nas.
I know I'm going with Mac Hollins from the Patriots. I know he's
your
not
boy. Good pick. Oh boy, good pick.
I don't condone the no shoes and the shit he does.
He's a weird guy. Yeah.
But I think he's going to score on Sunday, and Mike's going to be really upset that things have changed.
Back-to-back revenge games.
I'll always love Matt Collins. I have nothing against Matt Collins.
Okay. Diggs. I think Diggs may score too because he's like 33, had ACL surgery, shouldn't be in the league. So I think he's probably have another 100-yard game and a touchdown, but that's neither here nor there.
Anyone ever said he shouldn't be in the league? No one ever said that.
I got to
say he was washed like 4 weeks ago, though.
I didn't say he should be in the league.
Sure. All right. All right, Nas, you hit our thumbs up, thumbs down with Mike Gesicki. So who's your thumbs up?
My thumbs up is to old boy Shador Sanders.
It's fair.
In a loss?
In a loss.
It wasn't his fault.
Oh, wait, let me get there.
This guy the first thumbs up from a losing team.
I mean, to come out and throw for 367, 3 touchdowns, and rush for 1. He threw a bonehead interception, but it's a rookie mistake. It happens.
Nah,
my thumbs down.
They lost to the Titans.
Listen. My thumbs down. Stefanski should have been fired walking through that tunnel.
That was a weird decision not to have him on the field for that.
You know what that shows, but yeah, I think Shador played pretty. I don't care about the loss, sir. He played pretty well.
The Titans are probably the worst team in football.
It doesn't matter.
You better beat them then, sir. You're talking a lot of shit.
I know. I'm just saying. You don't get no thumbs up, right? They lost to the Titans.
No, but
you better cover 12.5, sir. Is what you better do.
Just a win. I don't care about the spread. Just get the W.
My favorite thumbs down all year was when Mike gave the Patriots a thumbs down after they beat the injured Buccaneers.
Yeah, and then beginning to gloat the same Bills team that played this. Yeah.
6 days later.
I never gloated. I said I gloated the performance. 6 touchdowns by a quarterback in one game is ridiculous. I was gloating that.
No, you weren't. But
Yeah,
good
but
luck
four
this weekend, Mike.
touchdowns is nothing.
Guys, all right, thanks for joining so late. I'll get this up and we will
Go Pats.
all right, go Pats, go Bills. Don't kill each
Niners,
other if
let's
you watch
go.
the game
Bang, bang.
together.
Come on.
Yeah, whatever. Bye, guys.